Hi, my name is Heather, and welcome to Strings and Threads. If you're wondering what Strings and Threads is all about, so am I. I'm going through a process here of change, and I just wanted to admit to all you guys that change is not easy for me. I love to have a schedule, and I love to know what's upcoming. I did notice that over the past month, I've been getting almost no views on my videos. So I figured it was time for a change, and I put out a poll, and overwhelmingly it said, yes, please change your content. So I wanted to talk about a few things here. I am going to ditch Wearable Wednesday, Giving Sunday. And instead, at the end of every month, I'm going to do like a monthly review of what I've done that month. And I will include any wearables that I've made or any progress on things that I'm going to donate in that video. And so I'm going to keep Things We're Making Thursday. That's a collab that I've been participating in for over a year, and I really enjoy it. So even if you guys just say, that's so boring and don't watch it, I'm still going to do it because I look forward to that. It's something where I feel bonded with other creators with, and I do enjoy the projects and the challenge of getting just the right project and just the right yarn for that project. So that's something that is really enjoyable for me. So that's the one constant that I'm going to have, is to continue doing Things We're Making Thursday. As far as the other days of the week, for now, I don't have a set schedule. I have ideas of things that I would like to put into those days, and perhaps over time a schedule might emerge, just because that's kind of me. I like to know what is going on each day. I have a calendar. I keep everything organized by day. That's just who I am. We'll see if that happens. But for now, I just wanted to talk about some of the suggestions that were made to me by you guys, and ones that I can do, ones that maybe you have more suggestions. If you didn't see my poll, it's on my community tab. So feel free to look over there. If you have any suggestions of things that you would like to see, you can also drop it in my comments. One thing that was big, a lot of people said they wanted to see yarn, and I will do what I can about that. I used to get yarn mostly at a thrift store around me called The Art of Recycle, but they have, I don't know if they have a new manager or what, but the yarn that they have there, they're asking way too much money for what it is. There was a half-used skein of just cotton from the dollar store, and they were asking $4 for it. I think they have no clue what the value, whoever is doing the yarn there. And so I used to be able to get really good deals. I'd get skeins for 25 cents. I would get all kinds of stuff. And now I'm kind of in limbo with that. I am officially monetized on YouTube, but I haven't earned enough to have any payouts, and I'm not sponsored by any yarn company. So any yarn that I buy comes from my family budget, and I can't go crazy just buying all kinds of yarn just to show on YouTube, because I have to think of my family. So I hope that you understand that. When I can, I will. Typically, I try to use whatever I have for a project, and if I don't have it, I'll buy just what I need for that project. In that case, maybe I could come on and show you like a small thing that I got. Once in a rare while, I might go out and actually splurge like I did with the mystery yarn box. I went and splurged on that. Although I will show yarn when I can, and I will definitely talk about what yarn I used in the projects that I'm showing. I can't be like those bigger channels that are sponsored by yarn and also, are hugely monetized by YouTube. So maybe it's not an issue for them, as much of an issue for them as it is for me to be able to buy the yarn. So I'm going to list some of the things that people said. I'll talk about what I think about it. And I would love to hear any feedback from you. I had people say that they loved it when I was doing the gardening and drying the spices like I did last summer. And I can definitely throw that in every once in a while. I want the channel to mostly be about crocheting, but I am happy to throw that in every once in a while because that's something I really like to do. I really like to have fresh foods for my family when I can. Just keep in mind, I live in Pennsylvania, so winter, I can't produce that content because I can't grow anything. I don't have an indoor growing area for plants or for my herbs and that kind of thing, my spices. But over the summer, I like to go hog wild and plant lots of fresh foods. And I have oregano every year. I have peppers, dried peppers that I usually make pepper with, the spicy pepper, red pepper, etc. And I'll be happy to show that. I like to dry them and make them into spices. And typically I do a crunch time at the end, like in August, right before school starts, where I try to make enough to last us through the winter. So that is definitely something I'm happy to throw in. Doing giveaways. I am going to start that back up. So my thought is I'm going to go back to every 500 mark of subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I think I'm at 1,300 something subscribers. So when I get to 1,500, I'll do a giveaway. When I get to 2,000, I'll do a giveaway. And I'll talk about those along the way. I'll do what I did when I was doing the giveaway for the monetization, where I'll start a box. I'm not going to make every box as huge as the one I did for when I became monetized, but I will try and throw a few good things in there, and I'll show you guys along the way, you know, maybe to get some excitement going for that giveaway. So I will do that, and I'll try to throw in some small ones here and there. You know, maybe if I make something and I want to do a giveaway for something I made, maybe I'll throw that in there. But giveaways was something that came up, so I'll start putting that back in again. Tutorials, that was another big one. And that's really the reason why I started the channel. If you go way back to the beginning, I want to say probably my first 10 videos were just tutorials. And I had a little chuckle because someone said, oh, you should do how to chain, how to single crochet. You know, that could go over really well. Well, I did. 2 years ago, I posted videos about that. And of the very beginner things, the chain, single crochet, half double crochet, of each of those videos, the one that's had the most views has 17 views on it. And that's from 2 years ago. So in 2 years, I've gotten 17 views on that. So that's why maybe I'll delete those and start over with a new one. I mean, I posted those, you know, really before I knew anybody on YouTube. So maybe, I really don't know. Those just did not fly. But I do want to go back to making some more tutorials. So maybe if I drop some of those other segments that I was doing, I can do that. And I wanted to let you know that I am working on a big tutorial that's going to be coming up next Christmas. And I know you might think, wow, Christmas. But honestly, if I don't plan it this far ahead, it's either not going to be as good as I want it to be, or it's not going to get done. And what I want to do is an Advent crochet along. The Advent crochet along is going to be in November, mid-November. I let you know what materials you'll need, and then I'll do a video clue every day, December 1st through December 24th, and then at the end you'll have your finished project. And that takes a lot of time and a lot of planning, because I have to come up with my own pattern for that, which is what I'm doing. And then I've got a video, a daily segment. I need to break that pattern down into daily segments. I can't do somebody else's pattern because I'd be breaking copyright. I'd be doing a copyright violation if I did that. So I have to come up with my own pattern. And I have something I think it's going to turn out cute. I hope that everybody likes it, and I hope that's something to look forward to. I'm working on finishing the pattern, and then I'm going to have to make another one to film each clue. So those kinds of things take time. So people were saying I should do tutorials of amigurumi, of stitches, and those are all great things. That's things I can definitely work on. And that's something that I've really wanted to get back into. I wanted to have a good collection of tutorials for everybody to be able to find and to make. All right, other suggestions was to do a video delivering the blankets to the oncology center, and I could certainly do that. I will probably be waiting till April because I want to have more than 1 or 2, if possible, to be able to deliver. So maybe when I get to 3 or 4 of those, then I will go and deliver it, and I can certainly film it. It's really close by to my house, and it will be fun to go and drop that off. Okay, film local yarn stores, wool spinning, crochet groups. If we had that, the yarn stores that are around here are Michael, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and really none of those are super close to my house. The closest thing to my house that sells yarn is Walmart. So it's not like an hour drive, but we're looking 25 minutes or more to get to just a chain. And I've looked around, there's nothing local here that does that. I would love that. And really, I think once my kids are grown, because right now I have a lot of driving them from here to there, that kind of thing. But once they're grown, I would love to do a crocheting group that's local. You know, maybe once a week we get together and we crochet or we knit or we do both, whatever. I think that would be a lot of fun. I just don't have the time on my plate right now for that. Maybe it could be something that we could do in a live too, like once a week live crochet knitting group. So it's something to explore. I don't have anything set in stone for that. These are just ideas that I'm exploring. If you like these ideas, let me know. I'm trying to see what else. Thrift store finds. I could certainly do that if I can find a thrift store that would actually be thrifty. The art of recycle, you need to recheck those prices. Another one was that to have somebody have like all of you guys make a swatch of something and send it to me, and then I could sew it together. Maybe, I don't know, if you had more specific ideas about that and you were into that, maybe I could do something like that. Don't know, like maybe it would be something that I could donate. I'm not really sure, but that would be something to think about too. If somebody had more detailed thoughts about something like that, let me know and I'd be happy to explore it. I think it would be something more that would lean more towards donation. I don't know if I want to just make something and keep it. That just seems weird. Like, here, send me something so I can keep it. Anyway, I don't want to let this get too long, but I really would like to hear your thoughts. I'm not going to be doing, from here out, I'm not going to be doing Wearable Wednesday or Giving Sunday. I know I mentioned that already, but I wanted to let you know that starting from now, you won't see that this week. You'll only see things we're making Thursday. I'm going to try to put up some stitch tutorials at the end of this month. At the end of every month, I'll do a monthly wrap up of everything that I did. You can see all the other things. I would love to hear suggestions of other things you would like to see, because I want to make content that people want to watch. I would like to hear from you and hear about what you think and what you want to see, because that's what I want to put out. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your friendship. That is really the thing that has kept me in this for this long, is all the friends that I've made. I hope you guys have a great night or day, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.